Good morning everybody, it's great to see you again. We're doing our third week of the birds and then I've got an exciting new thing for you next week. But if you haven't been to Mainly Music before, my name is Helen, hello, and I'll be taking your session this morning. Are you ready? We're going to welcome you in with our tēnā koutou.
Tēnā koe, hello to one. Tēnā korua, hello to two.
Keep 2 fingers up.
Tēnā koe,
And hello.
hello to all. Haere mai everyone. Welcome everyone. Tēnā koe, hello to one. Tēnā korua, hello to two. Tēnā koutou, hello to all. Haere mai everyone. Welcome everyone.
And again.
Tēnā koe, hello to one. Tēnā korua, hello to two. Tēnā koutou, hello to all. Haere mai everyone. Welcome everyone.
Welcome. If this is your first time or if you haven't yet, below this video there's a link that you can click on and it will take you to a form you can fill out and go on our mailing list. We would love to be able to directly send you the links to these videos and even catch up and say how are you doing. So please, if you could, go down and click on that link. And if you're new, we'd love to have you click on the link so that we can get to know you. We're just going to welcome and open the session now with a karakia. And it goes like this. E te atua, ho mai kia mātou, tō maramatatanga, tō rangi Mārie, tō kaha, me tō aroha, mō tēnei rā, ake, 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 āminei. It's nice. It basically means welcome and it's a blessing over you in your home at the moment while we're in lockdown. Okay, we're going to sing our first song. As you probably know, if you have been the last couple of weeks, we are doing a theme called birds. And it's all about birds, and all the songs that we do are about birds. And so the very first one we're going to do is Two Little Chickens. Because chickens go like this. They have feathers and they're birds, aren't they? So if you're in your house, you can stand up. Hopefully you've got a little bit of space. If you're anything like my house, you probably have toys all over your floor, so don't trip up. And if you have little ones that aren't quite moving yet, you could hop up, grown up, and pick up your child and carry your child and do a little bit of running on the spot with them, because I'd probably quite like the bobbing up and down as well. So Two Little Chickens. We're going to start with 2 fingers like this. If you can't put your fingers up because you're holding a bobber, that's okay.
2 little chickens looking for some more. Along came another 2, they made 4.
Can you run like this?
And
run to Mother Hen.
Run little chickens back to Mother Hen.
Oh, the whakapono. Alright, we're starting with 4, we're going to go up to 6 now.
4 little chickens sitting in a fist. Along came another 2 and they made 6.
Run!
And
run this way.
Run little chickens back to Mother Hen.
I can see your running's really good. Okay, here we go. We're starting on this one.
6 little chickens perching on a gate. Along came another 2 and they made 8.
And do your running! And run around! And run!
Run little chickens back to Mother Hen.
Right, we're going to go up to 10 now. Ready?
8 little chickens run to Mother Hen. Along came another 2 and they made 10. Run to the haystack, run to the pen. Run little chickens back to Mother Hen.
And give them a big cuddle. Yeah, that's it. It's nice having cuddles, isn't it? Especially when we're not feeling so good. A cuddle can always help when we're feeling sad. Right, We are doing birds, but I've got another treat. Do you remember last week we read a book? It was called Cook and Play, and I stopped halfway through the book. So we're going to go get the book now, and we're going to finish reading it. Here we go. What's this? This is our Cook and Play book. Do you remember this? Do you recognise this from last week? Yeah. I really enjoyed reading this to you last week, and I'm looking forward to finding out what's going to happen in the next part of the book. Are you? Are you excited? I'm excited. The question is, can you remember what happened? What did we read about last week? That's right. We met Elephant and we met Penguin, and they were having friends to come over. So they had to tidy up their room because the friends were coming, and they cooked for their friends. They made pikelets. Do you remember that? Yeah, I remember they had all the ingredients that they needed to make the pikelets. All right, so what's going to happen now? Ready? Get yourselves comfortable. You can sit on your parents' lap while you're listening to the story, or come closer to the screen, and then we can be close buddies. All close. I like you sitting next to me. All right. Oh, we did do this part, didn't we? We've done this one. All right, so we're going to start from here. Look who's here. Our friends are here. We've got Kia ora, Eddie Kiwi, because that's what we say in New Zealand, isn't it? And they say, "G'day, Marlow Kangaroo," because that's from Australia. And "Good morning, Ava Squirrel." Where's squirrel from? You'll have to look that up. That's a task for you. Where are squirrels from? Welcome to our house. How do you say hello? It's asking. They said hello in different ways. Do you say it in a different way in your house? Do you speak a different language in your house? It says, we have made pikelets. Eddie Kiwi, what would you like on your pikelets? Ooh, I like bugs. Really? Bugs? What about kiwi fruit? Ooh. Kiwi fruit's also something we call it in New Zealand, isn't it? Because in some countries they just call it kiwi. It says, which fruit do you like the most? What fruit is your favourite? Apples? Oranges? Marlow Kangaroo, what would you like on your pikelets? I think he's gonna want. I like grass. We don't really have grass on our pikelets, do we? That would be a bit funny. Really? What about melon? Yummy melon. Ava Squirrel, what would you like on your pikelets? What do you think she's going to want? I prefer acorns. Ooh, crunch, crunch, acorns, really? Well, what about marmalade? Oh, I like marmalade, but I don't think I would have it on pikelets. Maybe on toast. Before we eat, let's sing our thank you song. It's like we do at the end of our sessions. It says, we're thankful, we'd like to say we're thankful for hands and feet and food we eat. Thank you, God, for friends, because look at all the friends. And look at the feast they've made. So much food. Man, I think they'll be nice and full after they've eaten. Look, now they're going to go, let's play together outside. After they've eaten, they're going to go run around and play. I'm glad it's sunny for them. Look at that. And they've got slides and all sorts. And look, there's a sand pit down here. Have you been in a sand pit before? And this is going down the slide. And there's lots of cool things in the sky too, isn't there? Yeah. We're learning about birds in this theme, and I can see a bird. tweet, tweet. There's a bird flying over them. Oh, look, it is time to go. We say goodbye to our friends. Mā te wā, Eddie Kiwi. He's from New Zealand. See ya, Marlo Kangaroo from Australia. And goodbye, Ava Squirrel. Come back soon. Little tiny, tiny little, like I said, see you soon. Bye-bye. We'll say goodbye to our friends now too. Did you like the end of that story? I did. That was a really, really neat story. I like learning about elephant and penguin and their adventures. Next week, I'm going to bring you a new story, but it's going to have elephant and penguin as well. So keep an eye out for that one, all right? We're going to get into our next songs, aren't we? So we're going to put that book away. I'm going to shuffle backwards a little bit. And we're going to bring out our props. Have you managed to get some props done in the last couple of weeks? It's okay if you never did. I've got some here, and you can have a look at my ones, or you can use your fingers, and you can make them fly, fly. Okay. So Two Little Dickey Birds. Here we go. You see my dicky birds? Oh, they're flying around.
Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul.
Oh, they came back. Who's going to come out now?
Two little goldfish swimming in a tank. One named Freddie, one named Frank. Swim away, Freddie, swim away, Frank. Come back, Freddie, come back, Frank.
Oh, they came back. Right, here we go.
Two little caterpillars sitting on a branch. One named Betty, one named Blanch. Crawl away, Betty, crawl away, Blanch. Crawl back, Betty, crawl back, Blanch.
Oh, they crawled back. So we have our two caterpillars, which get eaten by birds. Here comes the bird, and he goes. Oh, that's not very nice, is it, for the caterpillar? Poor little caterpillar. When you see bugs or insects around your house, what do you do with them? Do you squish them? No. It'd be nice to carry them outside on something, or pick them up and put them outside in your garden. Yeah, okay. If you put those ones away, I've got our special little friends that we had last week. Can you remember who comes out after the dicky birds? Have you gotten used to it now? Who's this? This is Mother Duck. Quack, quack, quack. Shall we do 5 little ducks? We've got Tahi. This one. Rua. Toru. Fa. And what comes after Fa? Rima. That was in Te Reo, wasn't it? Just like we said before in the book, do you speak a different language in your house and you might count slightly differently to what we're doing as well? This song we're going to use Te Reo and English together. Are you ready? Here we are.
Rakiraki went out one day over the hiwi, pamaomao.
We're going to go this way.
Quack, 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 quack. But only Rakiraki came back.
Look, Fa. We've got 4.
If Rakiraki went out one day over the hiwi, pamaomao. little rakiraki went out one day over the hiwi, pamaomao.
Palanda's gonna go quack, 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 quack.
Rakiraki came wandering back.
Where are they all gone?
Mama rakiraki went out one day over the hiwi, pamaomao.
Should go find them. She's gonna go find all her little babies.
Rakiraki came wandering back.
Look, she's come back to find them all. They're all down here. Look, they found them. Big hugs. Because it's always good when we maybe lose our mum or dad, even like at a playground. And when you find them again, you can have big hugs and go, actually, I'm safe. I've been found. So lovely. All right. If you can go and lie in front of your big person now, we're going to do a rhyme. And I have a baby doll. You might have a soft toy or a doll at your house that you might like to do this with. Or if you want to have it done on you, go find your big person and ask them to do the massage on them. Okay, we're going to do Mr. Snail. Or you could even do it on your big person, on their back. Because I know that lots of mums actually like massages. So you should give your mum a massage. We're going to do Mr. Snail. Mr. Snail, Mr. Snail, you leave a shiny silver trail, so we can see where you have been. Slow, Mr. Snail. The rain comes falling, pitter-patter, upon your hard and shiny back. The rain comes falling, pitter-patter, slow, Mr. Snail. The sun, it comes shining through to brighten up your little room. The sun, it comes shining through. Slow, Mr. Snail. Oh, does that feel nice? I bet it feels really nice and a bit tickly. Yeah. All right, we'll put Bubba down here, gently. And now we're going to find my bag. My kite. You probably might be getting a little bit excited because I pulled some stuff out of here the last couple of times, and then this time I'm going to pull something different out. Can you remember what we've had in the previous weeks? We've had feathers. And what else? Can you remember? Can you tell me? Yes. You guys have got really good memories. We did twigs. And they were all connected to birds, weren't they? And I have something else in here that is just about birds as well. Can you tell me what comes out of a bird? What comes out of a chicken? And you might find them in the supermarket, and you might even eat them for your breakfast. Do you know what they are? Yes, it's an egg. And I've got an egg. Can you see my egg? It's oval. That's the shape you would call that. It's an oval shape. And this one that I've got has got some really pretty speckles all over it, which you may not be able to see, but it's got little dots all over it. Have you seen an egg before? Because we sometimes eat these for our breakfast, but sometimes, just like in this picture, you might see them in a nest or find them in a nest. And when they're in the nest and not in the supermarket, something else comes out of them. So if you find it in a nest and there's a mother bird sitting on top of it, a little baby bird will come out of it. Isn't that cool? It'll crack open, the little bird will go tweet tweet, and then the mother bird will have to fly off from her nest and go find some food for the baby. So that's really cool. I like the idea of eggs and new life coming out of eggs. We'll put the egg back in here very carefully, because the last thing we want to do is break the egg. It'll be all through my bag. Shall I put the bag back over here next to penguin and kiwi? I think they're watching too, like you are. Think they're enjoying the session? I think they are. Okay. Can you remember what do we blow out of these? We blow bubbles, don't we? Do you have some bubbles at home? If you do, now is a really good time to get them. Okay, you probably will need help blowing them with your big person, so you can sit down with your big person and try and blow some bubbles. Or if you're going, oh no, I don't have bubbles here, what am I going to do? It's okay, because I've got bubbles. So you see on the screen if you can spot my bubbles. Here we go, we're going to blow some. You see, you call out, I see a bubble, if you see one. Can you see them? Or I can hear you yelling, I find a bubble. Aren't they pretty? They're pretty when the light hits them because they change colours. Oh, can you catch those bubbles? Go catch them. Go. Oh, yeah. Ready? Catch the bubble. I'm going to do a rhyme now. While you're blowing your bubbles at home, I'm going to do a little rhyme all about bubbles. It goes like this. I'm a little bubble, round and clear. You can blow me up, I dance on air. Whoa, dance up to the ceiling, then I drop. Just clap your hands and see me pop. Did you clap your hands and pop it? So many bubbles. Ah, they're so cool. You could even try and catch one of your bubbles rather than pop it. We go, I'm a little bubble, round and clear. You can blow me up, I dance on air. Dance up to the ceiling, then I drop. Just clap your hands, pop, and see me pop. Right, do one more big blow of bubbles, and then I want you to be really good and put them away, give them to your grown-up, okay? So one more big one. Right, put the bubble mixture down and pop them. Pop them lots and lots. Pop all the bubbles that are in the air. That's it. Because we want all the bubbles to be gone. Now you need to put your bubble mixture away. So I'm going to put the cap on. And I'm going to place it down here. Can you put your ones away? And when all your bubble mixture is away, I want you to go and lie down next to your big person. Can you do that for me? Just like my baby is going to do it again. My bubba is going to lie on me like this. If you have a really small baby, maybe you have a little brother or little sister who's a tiny little baby in your household, just like this one, and they can't move. If you had that, maybe you could go and do the massage song to your little baby brother or little baby sister. I bet they would love that. Or you could do even a line with your family where your mummy does it on your back, you do it on your baby's back, or you do it on your soft toy's back. Make a nice little line and all do it for each other. Okay, you ready? Are you in position? This puppy's in position. Oh, little daddy. He's not crying, which is a good thing. Okay, here we go. I think you might be ready now. Yeah. I can beat a rhythm on your tum-tum-drum. Goes snail slide, what a lovely tum-tum-drum. I can beat a rhythm on you, tum-tum-drum. Can you go kiwis poke, kiwis poke. What a lovely tum-tum-drum. I can beat a rhythm on your tum-tum-drum. What about this one? We could jiggle each other. We could go jellyfish jiggle. Jellyfish jiggle. Oh, what a lovely tum-tum-drum. I can beat a rhythm on your tum-tum-drum. Tomtit toes go. Ready to tickle? Tickle, tickle, tickle. If you're under your armpits, ooh, that would be tickly. Tomtit toes go. Tickle, tickle, tickle. What a lovely tum-tum-drum. Did you like that? Oh, think this one liked it. Hey. Alright. You can stay where you're sitting if you want. You even can keep massaging each other, because I'm just going to have a little talk quickly about things we can be thankful for. So stay where you are. Keep massaging your soft toy if you want while I have a little talk, because I have something really special that I want to share with you all. Now I imagine right now, sometimes it might be a little bit hard because we're all in lockdown and we can't see our friends, can we? And we can't, well, we can see them outside, but we can't have people come into our house. And that's really hard because we like to have play dates with our friends, and our parents like to see friends of theirs as well. And even so, you might not be able to see family. Do you have grandparents that you can't see right now because they might be in a different town or city? Maybe they're even in a different country, and it can be really sad when we can't see them and they're finding it really hard to come into New Zealand. And so what I like to remember, I have it right here, there's a Bible verse, and I like to fall back on it when I'm struggling and when I'm finding I can't deal with it anymore. And you might be like, I want it to end and I don't want to be in lockdown anymore, and you might be feeling like you've got no hope. But it says in Isaiah 40 verse 31 in the Bible, you could go have a look at it after. For those who trust in the Lord, they will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. And we're doing birds and they're talking about eagles here. They will run and they not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And what it's basically saying is actually we can lean on God when we're feeling like we can't go on, when it's too much and I miss everybody. If you just pray and say, Jesus, I need help, you will find that actually you will find peace in that. And that's what it's saying. You can lean on him and you can get strong just like that eagle. Isn't that cool? So we're going to do our thankful song, and we're going to say we're thankful that we can lean on Jesus when we really need him. We're going to say, we're thankful, we like to say we're thankful for hands and feet and food that we eat. Thank you, God, that you are there and we can lean on you when we're feeling a little down. It's really neat. Okay. We are going to sing Te Aroha and we're going to close now. Just don't forget, if you want to hear from us, we would love to hear from you too. Just click on that link underneath this video and fill in the form and we can send you out an email. But for now I'm going to put Bubba down and we're going to do New Zealand Sign Language. So bear with me, I haven't actually done this before. So if you haven't done it before, we can do it together. We're going to do Te Aroha like this.
Te aroha.
Bring it up here.
Te whakapono. Me te rangi mari e tātou tātou e.
Really well.
Te aroha. Te whakapono.
Oh, good job.
Me te rangi mari e tātou tātou e.
One more time.
Te aroha. Te whakapono. Me te rangi mari e tātou tātou e.
Oh, good going. I love seeing you do the actions. I don't think I did so badly myself either. We'll try again next week. I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week because we're going to do a new theme on water. Isn't that cool? Do you like water? We will come back and we'll tell you all, and we'll sing some songs all about water. So for now I say, see you later, and I'll see you next week. Ka kite.